Everyone, this is Jeffrey from Honda Morristown, and behind me today I have a little bit of an interesting one. Might be a little bit of a challenge for me. It's the 2024 Kia Sorento, and then a whole lot of letters that I can't remember off the top of my head. It is so packed full of things. I could try and list them all, but I know I would forget them. It would take a very long time, and besides, I'd rather just show off some of my favorite things anyways. So I will try and make sure that I get the full titled right with all of the letters. It's like SX, Prestige, Sportage, something. It's amazing. So enough of me talking, and let's just kind of jump into looking around here. So as you can see immediately, it is an very, very pretty green color. It's a little bit hard to tell because the sun's so bright right now. I wanted to make sure that I got this. We just got it in off a trade here, and it is just absolutely beautiful. Less than 10,000 miles. I don't remember exactly how much. As usual, I'll show there. Now, one thing I do really enjoy here, so it is a third row SUV, which is great. And this is gonna kind of be my one complaint here. And so I'm kind of glad that we're showing it off early just because it's kind of my one thing. So it does have the nice automatic liftgate. I couldn't find a button. I just might not have found it yet because like I said, we just got this in. But on the remote, it does have a button that you just press and hold, and it opens for you. Automatic, which is great. And then it does have a button to close it on the inside, or you can use the remote as well. But this is my one kind of complaint, is just when that third row is up, there's not a ton of space. But that third row folds down if you don't need it, and then you have plenty of space there. So it's not really a big complaint. It's just my one little thing, because everything else on this is awesome. Like I said, I usually try to come up with something. That's my one thing. Everything else is awesome and crazy. But power liftgate, which is great. One also thing that I do like about this power liftgate, if you use the remote to open it, it actually keeps the rest of the doors locked, and then it'll relock itself if you use the remote to go there. So we'll see if we hear it click. I'm just gonna push the button here. So continue on around. There, you heard it lock again. And you'll see that the mirrors are also folded in. We'll show you that in a second. It's got the nice running boards there too. Beautiful lines. I think it's just kind of a cool looking car. I'm gonna pause here for a second. It just looks really nice. Now, I have to admit, I have not had a ton of experience with Kia in my personal life. I don't really have anyone in my family that's ever driven one. And that's part of the reason I say this might be a little bit of a more challenging one for me, because I don't have a lot of previous experience. So a lot of this is my actual first impressions, or second impressions after driving it over here. It's really great. I do like, it's kind of fun wheels here. It's kind of a different shape there. It's kind of fun. It does have keyless entry, which you'll see here does open the mirrors out too. So when you park it in the parking lot, they'll tuck in, which is awesome. Opening it up here, you can see that seat is moving. It does have a couple of programmable seating positions here, which is super cool. Just do a quick little look-see in here. Come back there. I'm going to pop back in that second row, but I want you to just kind of see it there. All right, let's hop back here. So, captain's chairs, which I absolutely love, especially in a third row option. It really is a small thing, but it makes a big difference when you're like riding on a road trip. It really does make a difference, giving, especially if you have a little bit older kids. Like, I remember road tripping as a kid when I was like a teen. I wish we would have had this, just a little bit more space, making it feel a little bit more like yours. Have a little bit more control over, where the angle is sitting. You get the cool armrest, which is adjustable. I really like it. They're super easy to fold down. They've got these buttons here, and it just, boom, slides forward. Easy access that way if they don't want to go out the middle. And then you just put it in. And again, that's just one-handed, which is super nice. If you want to just lay them flat, got the handle here, and it folds down like so. Boom, folds flat that way. Just nice and easy all the way around. Now climbing up inside here, we can get it turned on, but before I do, I want you to note this big screen. This is all one big touch screen. It does have push button start right there. It fires right up. Now this thing is really, really cool. Ooh, moving. Of course I turned it down. Okay, so very, very cool, very, very big. And this is why I say it's gonna be a struggle. I will be the first one to tell you I am not good with touchscreens, and I'm gonna try and navigate here live so that you, and just unedited, so you can see someone who really does struggle with touchscreens go through this, because it is very user friendly. It's got controls on the steering wheel, which are great for like volume and all that good stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's got different drive modes here with just a simple dial turn. You can just see there, you can see it going there, which it does have an indication there, so you don't have to be looking down while you're changing that. It does have other things like parking brake, auto hold, hill assist, all kinds of different things there. It also does have a heated steering wheel, as well as heated and cooled seats as well for the front and back, which is just a simple little click from there. Also, in terms of a backup camera, not only does it have a reverse camera, it has a 360 view as well. And then in addition to that, it actually has parking assist sensors, or like proximity sensors, all the way around the car. So like when I was pulling it out of the lot, it actually highlighted the specific spots that were closest to the cars next to it. That was really cool. Just a lot of cool things. In terms of some of the tech features, it does have navigation built in. Again, this is just me using the touchscreen here. One thing that I thought was kind of just kind of funky and fun. So right now I have it set on the radio here. When I touch that, it's going to pull that up. And I saw this. This is just some like built-in ambient noise. I don't really know too much about Kia, but here, I'll even turn it up. It's just like kind of like white noise you'd sleep to. So if you've got like kids or something, you want to be calm, it's kind of fun. You can do sailing ship. You know, sounds, I don't know. To me, it seems like such a silly thing, but I think that that's actually really cool. I really love that. I'll turn it back down here. And then you can just, you know, home screen back to there. All good stuff. Very, very, again, seems like a silly thing, but to me, I think that's really cool. You do have this fun display here where you can see, you know, you've got kind of the miles per hour on the left, your tachometer on the right. Okay, yeah, there's the mileage there. You can see that. So very, very fresh in here. One last thing that I want to show you before I sign off here, because otherwise I know this is probably going to be a longer one. I'm going to open the door so I can show it best. See, and you can see it did automatically engage the parking brake. That's great. So the ceiling, so seats are nice and leather. The ceiling is kind of this fun like suede texture, but you'll notice there's like an indentation there. That's because that is all a power roof, and it goes all the way back there, and then that opens up. Like, you can get this all nice and open, and if you're like, oh yeah, but I don't want that open, you can just close that part. See there, it's nice and smooth, and then that can actually stay open, and then to close it, you just push that button again. So you get lots of light, and you can see it is slightly tinted, so you're not going to be like, you know, getting sunburn and all that good stuff. It's just kind of crazy. I absolutely love this thing. It's one of the feels like you're driving a little bit of a spaceship. It's really cool. Like I said, I could kind of just try and list things and go on and on and on. But really, I'd love for you to come try it out for yourself, see how it feels, see how it drives. It really does drive great too, especially for being a small, like kind of compact third row option. It might really be great for families who have, you know, 3, 4 kids but don't want a huge SUV or even a minivan, because maybe not everyone's in the car all at the same time too often, this might be a great option for you. Located here at Honda Morristown, Tennessee. Love for you to come on down, take it for a test drive, see for yourself. Love to hear your thoughts, as well as give you some more of mine after I've been in it for more than just a couple of days. So yeah, I will leave you with this, the 2024 Kia Sorento.